Welcome to Bullshit TV. I am your host. Yes, it is indictment season. It's almost like COVID. Ever since Donald Trump done got his couple of indictments, it's indictments everywhere. It's like Oprah passing out cars. So on today's docket, and I just have to remind everyone, I am not a lawyer. Never went to school for a lawyer. Never wanted to take the test and didn't pass. Never happened. But I just look at the laws and whatever makes sense. And sometimes I don't agree with the laws because it overcomes the rightful of humanity. But on today's docket, since everybody want to talk about, well, since I always want to talk about Republicans and conservatives with all this, indictments coming from Georgia and the fake electoral people, we're going to go ahead and give a shout out to my fellow Democrat. Oh, good Lord. Robert Menendez, fellow Democrat, the next to be indicted along with his wife. Sounds familiar. Why hasn't Clarence Thomas and his wife been indicted? If they have, they probably have by now. Because, anyway, tomato. Has been indicted along with his wife for accepting bribes, such as gold bars, cash, luxurious Mercedes-Benz car, and other gifts in exchange for favor benefiting three businessmen, as well as influencing the Egyptian government. More politicians is taking more bribes as we always expected. That is possibly committing multiple felonies, all wrapped in one. And he's probably only going to do 30 days in jail or not even at house arrest because he is a minority. Because just saying from by his last name, uh, uh, Menendez. I'm sorry, but we have to go there. But yeah. So it just shows that it doesn't matter if they're Republican, Democrat, whatever. They're committing crimes, but they want to tell the regular felon that he's only allowed to do certain things once he's committed a felony. You feel what I'm saying? And then you only commit so many felonies, and then you're a habitual felon, and you can never ever vote in certain states again. You can't get certain jobs. It fucks your credit up. But these fools that's they actively committing felons, getting away with it. Some people are getting away with it, some aren't. But it just shows you, ever since in my opinion, George Floyd, that whole situation, and the world watched what really goes on behind the walls of excuse me, behind some of these police departments across the United States of America, that the dirt is starting to show. You only could brush it under the rug for so long. You know what I'm saying? And people are starting to see the shit on the wall, not just because of January 6th. See where I did with that. And people are really opening their eyes to the woke era. So it is what it is. It is a woke era because people are starting to see the bullshit. This is how this platform started. The bullshit that is starting to stink. Because you only can cover dirty shit for so long before it starts to stink. And people's going to seek out what is not making sense because it stinks. So there you go. More politicians. And more to come, I can tell you. But it is kind of lovely to see that some of these politicians are getting indicted, actually looking at charges, and some of them are getting sentenced. So that's very comforting. Know that it's still a possibility we can go to the right place, even though I still feel like this country is going down the toilet. And I got to thank Joe Biden for this, because a lot of people that's like congressmen, police people, they're actually, even though I don't agree with some of the time, because really feel like it should be more because of the oath that they took and all this other shit, and they supposed to be these high up people that we are supposed to look at as role models, and definitely for the children, save our children, and they just keep doing shit right before our eyes and tell us don't believe what we're seeing. Go ahead and put your comments down below. I don't care what you have to say, but I would like to see it at all sides of the table. Go ahead and say whatever you want to say. It's up to you. I don't care. I'm just rambling because now we have both sides of the party on this channel being exposed doing dirty shit. But I find it quite odd that since he's helping the Egyptian government, you see where I'm going with this, and gold bars and nice Mercedes cars, that's kind of being prejudiced, maybe. That's here, near or there. Till next time.